Facing the mirror, owning your truth. Before we can step into our power, before we can claim the lives we were meant to live, there's a step we often try to skip. It's the hardest, most uncomfortable step. The one we avoid because it forces us to see the truth about who we are and where we've been. You can't build something real on a shaky foundation. That's why we're starting here, at the mirror. Not the mirror in your bathroom or the one you use to check your hair before you leave the house. I'm talking about the internal mirror, the one you avoid because you're scared of what you'll see. But today, we're done running. We're done hiding from the truth. It's time to face the mirror and own what we see. Let's get one thing straight. Owning your truth isn't about beating yourself up. It's not about drowning in shame or guilt for the things you've done or the things you haven't done. Owning your truth is about saying, this is who I am. This is where I've been. And no matter how messy, flawed, or imperfect it looks, I'm choosing to own it. That's where power begins, with radical self-honesty. Not the sugar-coated version of your story. Not the highlight reel you share on social media, but the raw, unfiltered version. Because let's be real, you can't step into your power while pretending to be someone you're not. Now, let me ask you, what story have you been telling yourself about who you are? What narrative plays on repeat in your mind when no one's around? Maybe it sounds like, I'm not enough, or I've failed too many times, or even, if people really knew me, they wouldn't respect me. Whatever that story is, I want you to sit with it for a moment. Don't push it away. Don't distract yourself. Just sit with it. Does it feel heavy? Does it make your chest tighten, your stomach sink? That heaviness, that's the weight of a story you've outgrown. Here's the truth. That story is a lie. It's a survival mechanism, something you created to protect yourself. Maybe it protected you from rejection. Maybe it kept you safe in an environment where being too much wasn't allowed. But you're not in survival mode anymore. You're not the same person who needed that lie. So today, we're letting it go. Here's the thing about power. It demands truth. And the truth is, you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not the labels other people have slapped on you. You are whoever you decide to become, starting right now. Take a deep breath. Go ahead. Inhale. Hold it for a moment and exhale. Now, ask yourself, what's one truth I've been avoiding? Maybe it's admitting that you've been holding yourself back. Maybe it's acknowledging that you've been settling for less than you deserve. Or maybe it's as simple as admitting that you're scared. Whatever it is, name it. Say it out loud if you can. There's power in naming the truth. Owning your truth doesn't mean you have to like everything about it. It doesn't mean you have to feel good about your mistakes or your flaws. But it does mean you stop running from them. It means you look yourself in the eye and say, this is who I am, flaws, scars, and all. Because when you own your truth, no one can use it against you. When you own your truth, you take back the power you've been giving to fear, to shame, to other people's opinions. So here's my challenge to you. Stand in front of that internal mirror and take inventory. Look at every part of yourself, the parts you love and the parts you've been hiding. And then make a decision. Decide that no matter what you see, you are worthy. Decide that no matter what you've been through, you are capable of stepping into your power. You don't need to be perfect to begin. You just need to start. This is the first step. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Because once you own your truth, you can build a life that's real, a life that's yours. Take a deep breath. Take that step. Your power is waiting for you, but it starts here, with the truth. The journey begins now. Let's move forward, one raw, honest step at a time. If this conversation spoke to you, if you're ready to take an even deeper dive into stepping into your power and staying there, I've created something just for you. Head over to cocoexpressions.com to continue the journey. Let's keep growing together.